Tonight, a convicted cop killer is one step closer to a release from prison. Supporters say Mack Cole has served enough time.
The victim's family believes it's not nearly enough. News Channel 5's Nick BERES was the only reporter there for an emotional parole hearing for a man who murdered a Metro police officer.
Mack Cole has now served 35 years in prison. The question now, is it time for him to get out?
I'm deeply sorry because my actions and behavior caused the death of another human being.
Cole went before the state parole board this morning. He's serving a life sentence for murdering 30-year-old Stephen Pinkleton, a Metro police officer. Pinkleton's sister remembers it like it was yesterday.
He was in his uniform, just called his fiance, said, on the way home, I'm going to stop and get a pizza. He walked up and shot him in the back of the head.
It was a summer night, July of 1978. Cole admits to the killing.
Grabbed him behind his neck in an attempt to get him to the ground. It was a panic situation and the gun went off. I shot him.
Officer Pinkleton was rushed to General Hospital with a faint pulse.
A huge story at the time, this Newsfile video shows the scene from the Pizza Hut on West End. Cole and an accomplice made off with less than $1,000.
There was quite a bit of anger around, yes. People couldn't understand why it happened. It just didn't make sense to them, and they're very resentful for the way it happened, too. It seems completely useless,
At the parole hearing today, Cole's wife testified that she has terminal cancer and only a few months to live.
Hope and pray that y'all will just listen and, I need Mack home.
But Pinkleton's sister believes her brother's killer should remain behind bars.
Someone that would shoot an officer in a blue uniform has no respect for the law or any other citizen.
Only 2 of the 7 board members heard the case, and they split the vote on whether to release Cole. That's 1 vote for, 1 vote against. It takes 4 concurring votes among the members of the parole board to reach a decision. That may come sometime in the next week. In Nashville, Nick BERES, News Channel 5 HD.
Cole is the second high-profile killer to go before the parole board in recent months. We don't know if Cole will get out, but it's worth noting that John Brown, who killed Grand Ole Opry star String-Bean Aikman and his wife, was released late last year after serving nearly 41 years in prison.